ladybugs are good for the garden.
They actually eat pests.
The worms are good for the soil.
Basically, they help composting.
The worker bees go out from the hive and get pollen.
And they also help us. Without bees, we wouldn't be alive.
Here in the gardens at Martin Luther King Jr. Academy in Marin City, humans and critters are learning to combine forces for the good of their school, their community, and the planet we all share.
This garden, as a school garden, it's a half-acre small farm, and in that half-acre we can produce thousands of pounds of food, and that is our goal.
I like to plant fruits and vegetables, and I also like to eat them.
Their food lives here, and it's alive. They can pick it and eat it.
I like to eat plants, the yummy plants, the edible plants.
Right.
Garden manager and educator Michelle Bryant practices and teaches sustainability as her students grow their own food and learn earth-friendly gardening.
I'm responsible for teaching garden education as well as maintaining the plants and structure and keeping the integrity of the garden.
This garden is a busy place, a thriving community of bugs and bees and birds, butterflies and worms.
We share it with insects that help the plants grow.
There's ladybugs, moths, butterflies. There's bees.
My favorite worm.
We call the critters that help improve the garden beneficials. We depend on them for healthy fruits, flowers, and veggies.
We have companion plants in every single bed. That's not by accident, it's by design. They help each other. They bring beneficials, and we want that.
Taking care of this garden means taking care of all who live and work here.
If there's like a type of plant that's their food, we could probably plant it, not for them to like just eat it and we'd be mad at them because it's a part of the garden. It's because we want them to stay around.
When humans and critters work together, they create healthier communities.
I'm big on letting them take things home. Everything that's here, we say, can your mom use it? Can your grandma use it? Can your uncle use it? Can your aunts use it?
In this garden, nothing is wasted.
I had some potatoes, some rotten ones, so I like put them in the ground, and I watered them every day, so it made like potatoes grow.
The kids will say, oh, the plant died. I go, no, it didn't. It just transformed. Put it on a mulch pile, watch, come back, and then it'll be something else.
Everything has a place in the natural cycle.
Why are you letting that grow? And I said, well, if we let the mint cover this up, then the weeds won't have a place to be. But we're not going to eat it or we're not going to use it. I said, but it has a purpose. The universe has provided us with so much. We have more than enough. So we just make more with what we have.
They learn to propagate.
I love picking sunflowers and planting sunflowers. I water them, and I water them every day, and I keep them in the sun.
They like the fact that if you do this, this, and this, you'll get this. And it almost always works. And if not, we have seeds. We'll start over again. I think the garden is something like they can hold on to. Do you know what I mean? It's like having something that's very stable.
Where's all this headed? To earth-friendly gardening and to next-gen gardeners who are responsible, self-reliant, and prepared to care for the entire planet, one garden at a time.
I will have a garden when I grow up.
If I get like a big house, I would make like a big garden. A small house, I would try to put a garden in.
I would go grow like flowers and my own vegetables and fruits. Sunflowers and poppies.
Sugar snaps, roses, cucumbers, apples, oranges.
Everything.
You're gonna need a big garden, aren't you? Yeah.
As these young gardeners make their way into the world, their knowledge and skill will spread far beyond.
And that's what I want to give them, is an understanding that everything they learn how to do here is an absolute skill set that's transferable and usable and marketable out in the real world. They're using drones for farming now. I tell the kids, hey, that's another job. That's a career for you.
Their jobs, their careers, their earth-friendly values will benefit gardens and communities elsewhere. What they learn to do here will create better futures for all of us.
That's your job on this planet. Leave it better.
It's a job for all of us, the humans, the critters, the plants themselves, and the soil they live in. As we develop more resourceful practices, we are creating a more sustainable future here and elsewhere. And doesn't that make us all beneficials?